Bryan, could I get your insight on maybe some areas around the Twin Cities? And can we get some hot takes? How about I just throw some places at you and you throw me back a word?
Okay.
Brooklyn Park.
Close to Brooklyn Center.
That's the next one, Brooklyn Center.
Close to Minneapolis.
St. Paul.
It's definitely the best suburb of Minneapolis.
Richfield.
It's convenient to the airport.
Bloomington.
Convenient to Richfield.
Arden Hills.
Close to Shoreview.
Shoreview.
It is the hometown of one of maybe the biggest celebrities in the Twin Cities.
You're kidding me. Who?
Blois Olson from WCCO.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard of them. It's 87.9 KWHO Radio, and you're hearing the voice of me, Glenn Sheen. That's Glenn with 2 N's and Sheen with 2 E's. I'm in the studio with Bryan Clapper. Hello, Bryan.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Welcome to the Who Are You interview. And who are you, Bryan? Go ahead and tell the listeners out there.
Well, I am a local real estate broker.
Cool.
And I make videos about the local communities. And I guess that's gotten me somewhat known around here.
And around here, in case you're listening online, is the great state of Minnesota.
That's correct.
Absolutely. And you said you're a real estate broker.
Yep.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and I might be, and I think I am. And in fact, I'm not going to ask that question. How did you get into real estate?
Nothing really special. I just kind of wanted to try it. We always liked fixing up old houses and thought I'd try it, and it worked out. That's
amazing.
Yeah.
Have you always had this sense of kind of like confidence, or I'll try something, and if it doesn't work out, it's okay? Because some people feels like their lives are going to end if something doesn't go well for them.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty much willing to try anything once.
What's that like?
I'm surprised you also don't have the confidence of a white male.
I get told that a lot. I mean, put a couple of happy hour margs in me at Applebee's, and I'll sing. No, I think if this would have gone poorly and I would have got fired, I think I would have gave up radio altogether.
And you think this is going well?
Yeah.
Okay, it's paying the bills.
Yeah, this gig, it's pretty cozy. Half my cell phone bill is at least monthly. The internet's a bit of a passing fad, right?
Yeah, for a minute, yeah.
Yeah. So might as well have fun while you're at it, though, right? And I've greatly enjoyed the content you make.
Thank you.
I mean, most people would think real estate and they think boring, like why? But not you. Mm-hmm. So what brought you to the place you are today?
I started making more interesting videos about a year ago where I wanted to sort of delve into the sort of intricacies that make our communities more interesting. And I thought every real estate broker out there is making content about, what schools are good or where to find the fanciest homes. But nobody's making videos about the important things like which suburbs look like penises.
Yeah, I always wonder that. And I'm so tired of having to catch a flight in order to see from above which looks like what, And because we're in the Midwest, if we were on the West Coast, there's a lot more, I guess vaginal is the word?
Sapphic,
thank you. Yeah, I guess I'm getting a sign from my producer that was not the right word to use for me. That's okay. So, Bryan, I want to know, you said we liked fixing houses.
Yeah, my wife and I.
You have a wife?
Uh-huh.
Must be nice. Yeah, I'm wife familiar with.
Sure.
I had one. I've been told by my station manager not to keep bringing her up, but how do you not talk about So you and your wife, who I'm sure is lovely, you like to fix up houses?
Yeah, we fixed up a couple of them and flipped them.
Okay, Oh, that must be heavy.
Yes, very much so.
Something about trying to make your environment better makes your mentality better. I've been doing a lot of soul searching myself lately since the divorce. It's the last time I'll bring it up, I swear. And right now I'm actually living with a friend.
Okay.
And about anywhere.
Female friend, new relationship?
No. No. I'm not ready yet to engage in that. And also I've got 0 matches on all of the apps. Tinder, Hinge.
Grindr.
No, I haven't tried Grindr. Everyone keeps telling me I should. Because like I said, I'm living with a friend in a lovely house in Edina. Well, he calls it Edina. It's in St. Louis Park.
Sure.
And we have anywhere from 20 to 30 at a time ferrets living in the house. It's part of his nonprofit program. And had a 4-bedroom house. He said, come on in, live here, pay half the rent. And I deflated my air mattress, brought it right there. He said, you have the whole basement. So I feel safe in the basement, especially because I've duct taped a lot of the vents because sometimes they would get in there.
Yeah. I think at a certain point, you're no longer sharing your house with ferrets. They're sharing their house with you.
I'm not trying to say that I don't love what I'm getting, but do you have any advice for somebody maybe looking for a new space for themselves? Like maybe like a guy who's just recently divorced, who's tired of living with fucking ferrets. Sorry, I swore.
I mean, due to fair housing laws, I can't tell you a specific area that's great for recently divorced persons. But I can tell you one of the solutions it's very popular for men in your situation are extended stay motels.
Extended stay motels?
Yeah, there's one just off 694 in Brooklyn Park that I see a lot of recently divorced men at.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
They sound like cool guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure they party.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, dude, I party. I mean, that's the thing is like I love my roommate. I love all my roommates, all 40 of them. But yeah. Like they know us at Applebee's. There's one off of Highway 169 and between 100 and
I thought that was Perkins.
No, there's one over there too. Yeah,
okay,
but that's only if Applebee's. If the Bees is closed, we're going to the Perks.
Sounds good.
Getting those mammoth muffins. Because the coolest thing they don't tell you is eventually they have to throw them away, and if you wait long enough, they'll just give them to you right out of the trash.
Well, that's good money saving advice.
Hey, I try to be frugal. I try for sure. But sorry, you had mentioned something due to fair housing laws?
Fair housing rules, yep.
What are those exactly for the listeners and maybe for
a whole bunch of federal regulations that say as a real estate professional, you can't steer people to certain areas based on protected statuses. And that would be familial status, race, creed, religion, things like that.
Wow. Just because they listen to Creed, you can't tell them where they go.
I can tell most Creed listeners where to go, but there is no housing there.
After the show today, you're not going to believe this. We have a solid rock block of Creed, which is, I mean, I don't know about you, but even if you didn't plan on crying today, listeners, you just might. And that's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. Now, one other thing I'm wondering is, Bryan, what makes you the most excited about your career path?
What gets you excited about this job?
Meeting new people.
Okay. Well, sure. That's the fun. Same with me. Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Dude, we're so alike. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Should I get glasses?
You should. Everybody should.
Really?
Yep. How is it with all of your flaws, you have perfect eyesight?
That's something I wonder all the time. Someone, I remember an optometrist once said, you could be a pilot. And I said, well, I choose Seinfeld show. And he said, what? He said, you could be a pilot, like an Air Force pilot. And I said, I thought you meant pilot of a TV show. And he just stared at me and said, you can go. So I've never gone back. So I'm assuming that was like when I was like 8 or 9. I'm assuming I still have 20/20 vision.
You're assuming.
Okay. Yeah.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Well, technically all 5 are up, but
close enough.
Okay. See, killing it. And that's from a man with glasses right there.
Absolutely.
So one thing here, again, no fair housing law. You're not trying to lead me down any path, but where do you see a guy like me? He's going into his latest 30s, which is my 40s. And I feel a call to be more present and be somewhere kind of hip, but also not have to deal with any type of traffic, crime, loud noises, restaurants I don't understand or aren't familiar to me, music that could be playing too loud anywhere, movie theaters, but like the good ones, like not the little ones, but they show like random movies. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Where's a space like that somewhere? Maybe around the Twin Cities you'd recommend?
You want someplace around the Twin Cities that has no fun things whatsoever?
I mean, sure.
Eagan?
I'm gonna write it down.
There you go.
How long do you think a bus ride would be from this studio to Eagan.
I don't know if they have buses in Eagan.
That's a deal breaker.
Okay.
I'm a bus rider.
You go to Bloomington.
Well, Bloomington, eh?
But you're going to have a hard time avoiding shopping malls.
I don't mind the shopping malls. I feel safe when I go to a mall because I know the stores.
Yeah.
You know, I hate going downtown to small towns and there's a name, like some guy's name, and there's this guy made his own shop, and
Yeah.
bring me a Starbucks, dude. Like, I don't know you. I don't know how your coffee is, you know. At least at Starbucks, you know exactly what you're getting everywhere you go.
Sure.
They're not a sponsor for the show yet, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get them.
I bet after that you will.
Thanks, man. I kept trying to. I mentioned Disney like every other episode just to try to get a free trip going.
This is exactly the kind of show Disney likes to sponsor.
Thank you.
Yeah,
exactly. It's whimsical. It's fun. I sing here and there, and instead we got a cease and desist. Go figure. I think that's the worst thing Disney's ever done. I feel betrayed by Mickey, to be honest, and I think I'm going to get in trouble for saying that. I know. Okay, so Eagan and Bloomington, I'm going to look into them. And while I look into that, listeners, we're going to go ahead and take a little ad break. Bryan Clapper, thank you for being here. Are you cool sticking around?
I guess so.
Okay, that's just as much consent as we need. Thank you so much. We'll be back in just a little bit. You stay tuned to the radio. Don't you change the dial just because there's ads, because we need the ads, as you well know. And just as Disney knows, we need this. Please don't change. Please don't change it during the ads. Man, dude, it's like leading a horse to water with these guys. You can't make them drink. How you doing? Are you feeling okay?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you own your own house?
Yes.
What's that like?
I mean, it's okay, except that I have to fix all the problems that pop up.
Wait, I feel like I have to do that right now.
Your friend doesn't do that for you?
No. I mean, we're renting.
Oh, you're renting a house and you have 40 ferrets in it.
Well, 40 at the max, yeah, I would say. But every time like something goes wrong, and a lot of times it's because ferrets are chewing on wires and they're pulling stuff out, you know. And plumbing is weird. And I don't know if you've ever woken up with like 30 ferrets just running around all over you in the dark.
Not recently, no.
Man, in the basement. There's no windows in there either, so I don't even know if the sun's up or not. And they had chewed the electric, so I couldn't turn the lights on. So it's just so dark, and I just covered in, you know.
I won't lie, Glenn. That sounds like fucking torture.
Yeah, right. Because I got called the bitch for crying about it. I was banging on the door, like screaming for Lewis to let me out, and yeah, man. I think I gotta move. Oh, we're coming back from the break. Thank you. All right, KWHO 87.9. That was an ad for Joe's Jack Shack. Get cranked up at Joe's Jack Shack. That can't be real. Oh, I'm in the studio today with Bryan Clapper. Bryan is a real estate broker, you said.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So is it easier to get a broker's license or a fixer's license? Because one breaks, right? One fixes. That's a little joke. That's a little joke for you. You can use that too. I know you have a lot of comedy in your.
I will definitely not use that joke.
Oh, okay. Because it was mine and I did it so well.
No, because it's yours.
Yeah,
Sure.
But brokering. Do you run your own company?
Yes.
Dude, what's the name of your company?
Maker Real Estate.
Maker Real Estate.
Mm-hmm.
Maker. Do you have a slogan?
No.
Do you want one?
Sure, go ahead.
Maker Real Estate. Maker or breaker? Can I take a different one? I don't like that one as much. Unless you want it.
It's a first draft. We can always try harder and maybe
it's called
revise it.
A brainstorm, not a brain drizzle.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Maker Real Estate. Maker your dreams come true.
That's actually a really good one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would use that.
Well, okay. I give you full permission. I guess we're doing a free ad for you, but hey, hey, why not? We're going to give you the KWHO bump. That's
there
right.
You go. There you go.
Glenn Sheen himself tells you, listeners, to go ahead and get some real estate from Bryan Clapper at Maker Real Estate. So with Maker Real Estate, with Bryan Clapper, with your online presence, what's next for you?
I don't necessarily plan very far ahead. I just kind of do. And stuff happens.
like I said, man, your soul is wise. There's a Buddha vibe from you. Have you been told that before?
Only because of my belly. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that one a lot as well. Yeah, I get that. I love. There's a couple different Chinese buffets I love to go to all the time, and I always, this is one guy who's always like, "Oh, Buddha's here," and yeah, he just sits outside there. He doesn't even work there, but it still feels official,
Yep.
So, Bryan, we only have a couple minutes left in the interview. We have one thing we do at the end called the KWHO questionnaire.
Okay.
Are you comfortable with me shooting some fun little questions at you, and you just kind of shoot from the hip? Okay. Bryan, mountains or beach?
I don't know. I would rather ski on a mountain.
Than on a beach?
Yeah.
Do you ski, really?
No.
Me
not
neither.
anymore.
Okay, I was going to ask because I just feel like I'm too top heavy, and I have no insurance. So skiing's kind of dangerous. Okay, what's your favorite kind of muffin?
They're all good. What kind of person has a favorite muffin?
I mean, I do, and those are the mammoth muffins that I get out of the trash.
But
from
what
Perkins.
flavor?
Oh, I'll take whatever they have, and it's usually the least popular ones. I'm always praying for the blueberries with the big old sugar crystals on top.
Sure,
Never.
sure. Yeah.
Often it's bran and raisin, which is good for me. It's fine. Okay. If you could time travel to the past or to the future, which direction would you go?
I guess to the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of already doing that, right? Just by living
At least
time.
like 10 minutes from now.
Just to be done with this? Yeah. Okay. Your account on Instagram is Bryan.
Bryan and MSP. Bryan with a Y.
Bryan with a Y in MSP, and the Y goes where you think it goes. And then Bryan and MSP, are you on the TikToks and
Instagram,
everything else?
TikTok, Facebook, Threads.
My friends out there, go ahead and do yourself a favor and please find this man online. He's such a joy and such a delight to watch. And I can tell you this for a fact, a delight to have in the studio as well today. Bryan Clapper, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you.
It's been an absolute treat to have you here. And I can tell you this, sometimes you're sitting in a dark place. Maybe it's a basement with no windows and you're covered in, rodents that you didn't know were going to get in through the vents. But you do have the solace of looking at your phone and seeing someone out in the world showing you better places to live.
We've all been there.
I think my experience is pretty universal. I really appreciate you saying that. Bryan Clapper, thank you so much for being here. And hey, KWHO heads, don't turn that dial because you got another solid rock block coming up right now with the band Creed. You know them, you love them, and if you don't love them, you know them so well. Please stick around and stay tuned.